I'm Jo and I'm a registered dietitian, and I'm also the author of the Low Fad Diet. That old saying of you are what you eat is really true. So what you put into your body becomes your body, and that, you know, is such a visceral thing. It's one of the most important things in life. Porridge is brilliant because it's really cheap, it's really easy to make, and it's got everything you need. It's also really, really nice to keep you going throughout the whole day. So that slow release carbohydrates from the oats will keep you going for much, much longer than if you had things something like a sugary cereal. You've got a bit of protein from the milk, which is good, and there's plenty of fluid in there as well. So that's going to properly hydrate you for that period of time where you can't drink. So that's a really, really important part of fasting well, is to make sure you're properly hydrated. I added some fruit because it tastes really nice, but also it's got some vitamins and some minerals in it, and some nuts and seeds for crunch, which just tops it off really nicely. One of the things about eating well is that you actually notice the difference in how you feel. So if one day you didn't eat well, you weren't properly hydrated and those kind of things, actually you would feel worse the following day. And one of the best pieces of advice I could give, and you don't have to eat dal, you don't have to eat porridge, you don't have to do all of those things. One of the best pieces of advice I can give is to, when you're dishing your food out, you should fill half of your plate with fruit or vegetables or a mixture of the two, a quarter of your plate with carbohydrate, and a quarter of your plate with protein. And if you do that, actually it doesn't really matter so much what you're having. You know that you're getting the balance of nutrients, which is going to keep you going for the following day. I've got summer fruits and raspberries. I'll just use these ones. So we want roughly a handful per person. And I'm going to use about, for one person, I'm going to use about half a cup of oats. And we use twice to 2.5 times that of liquid. And it doesn't matter if you're using dairy milk or if you're using soy milk, it's not a problem. So I'm just going to measure this out. So we need roughly 1.5 cups. And then what we'll do is we'll put all of this in the saucepan together. This is just a seed mixture. So it's got pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds in it. What that does is it keeps you going for a really long time. The energy enters your bloodstream really nice and slowly, so it keeps you full for longer. Okay, so all of the fruits have now gone really soft and mushy, and it's like having jam in there. It's really tasty. And we're ready to serve it. So with the dal, it's brilliant because it's almost like a one-pot wonder. You've got everything in there. So you've got protein from the lentils, there's plenty of iron in there as well. I added spinach and tomatoes, but you can add any vegetables to it. And then you've got lots of water in there, so it's really, really hydrating. And if you serve it with a chapati, you know, it's wholemeal, so it's slow release carbohydrate. It's just perfect, it does everything, and it tastes really nice. It's really nearly done. So this is really nice. It's got loads of fluid in it, so it's really rehydrating after a day of fasting. But also you've got all the nutrients in here. There's protein, there's carbohydrate from the roti. It's all slow release, so it's really, it's going to keep you going and really, really satisfy you. With a lot of the dishes, you can make a big batch and freeze them, and so you can literally just bung it in the microwave at the end of the day, and that is fine too. One of the things that's so great about fasting is the spirituality of it, and actually it's about what you put into your body and thinking about it and making that effort. It takes it to the next level. So I would always recommend that you take some effort and time to think what goes into your body. And if you cheat and you have something that you just want, that's fine as well. But for the most part, it's much better if you can put some thought and effort into it.